What is going on YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we have to cover, as you saw in the title, Cardano as well as Chainlink. We haven't reviewed these two cryptocurrencies in the past couple of days, but we are seeing some significant progress since the last time we left off. Now, in a couple of videos ago, in regards to covering these two cryptocurrencies, we were basically at a pretty critical or vital support level on these cryptos. Chainlink, you can see, was pretty much retesting and consolidating this bottom support level here, showing huge signs that bulls are holding the prices up, not allowing it to actually break $14.90. And since then, we've actually managed to recover and slowly start to trend back up, which is exciting news moving forward here. You can also see continuing to move back here, that we have retested this in the past using it as a means of support and resistance. That's just Chainlink. Cardano, on the other hand, is also in a very, very, very significant, extremely, strong support level that's holding prices afloat. If this significant support level breaks, we're going to see some pretty bad corrections to the downside here if it breaks. Now, we have been in a consolidation point. We haven't seen any significant run from this, although we have seen, or we do have other cryptocurrencies to relate to it, as most of these are consolidating. You can see like Bitcoin and Ethereum have all started to trend up from the sideways consolidation. XRP hasn't. It's still trending sideways. Cardano is also trending sideways, but we are at an extremely strong support level here. This is an extremely critical support that, if broken, will signify a major dumpage in price all the way down to who knows how low, 40 cents, if not even lower, mainly because this is the bottom support and there's really not much more room or support levels moving down there until we reach closer levels to like 33 to 40 cents here. Everything else, it's pretty much just been streamlined up to there, and we actually haven't broken down below there since early February, which is also something we really have to pay attention to. So that's pretty much what we're going to be covering in today's video. We do have short positions opened on Cardano, which pretty much hasn't been stopped out yet. Chainlink we did, so we did manage to take profits, extreme profits, massive profits since the original short position. With that being said, guys, today's video is brought to us by LUCKYBLOCK. As you can see, LUCKYBLOCK is the crypto lottery where everyone's a winner. They just recently launched on PancakeSwap, which is really cool, but more information will be at the end of today's episode, so definitely stay tuned if you want to learn more about them. With that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So crazy stuff is happening within all these major cryptocurrencies and altcoins. You guys can see top 10 cryptocurrencies. Chainlink and Cardano don't look too bad. They're actually following pursuit with these other cryptocurrencies as well. You can see Chainlink is up not really too much, 1.92, but up 13.7% in the past 7 days. And Cardano specifically is up not too much as well. Let me just find that real quick. Cardano's up 4.3 and up 3.6 for the past 7 days as well. So really more so being affected today than any other day before. But really what we need to look at is the fact that we are at critical supports, and maybe by jumping to the weekly we'll see this a little bit clearer here. You can kind of see why I'm strongly suggesting and saying that we hit a bottom here. As you guys can see, if broken below $1 for Cardano, we will expect to see an immediate correction back down to support levels, which honestly is closer to 38-39 cents in this support level right here. You can see since we've broken above here back in early January of 2021, we've managed to get above this support level and stabilize above $1 for its pretty much all of its longevity. You can see for the most part, prices tend to retest this, come back down, wick below it, or even just wick down to retest it. But since actually breaking above $1, Cardano has never actually closed below it. We've had weekly wicks that have corrected down below it here, but we've never actually managed to close below this. There's a very big chance here, due to the fact that Cardano might be extremely undervalued. This might be a huge opportunity to buy into Cardano at, due to the fact that it holds pretty much above $1. So what I might actually do is put in a long position on Cardano soon, depending on how we kind of trade out here. We're still in a short right now, given the fact that we are still consolidating lower. And honestly, it depends. If you look at the weekly, you can extend this lower like this, saying that we're still inside a falling wedge pattern here. But we are retesting the support, so soon I do believe we should be able to break out of this falling wedge pattern here and break us bullish off of bottom support. Whether this is a descending triangle or whether this is just a falling wedge, I do and am currently a strong believer that this might allow us to consolidate in here and breach bullish here. So we do have a short position open still on Cardano, which is honestly going to probably end very soon. If we don't get stopped out of the Cardano trade, then I might actually just cancel the trade and take the profits from when we originally shorted the coin from all the way up here. We've made tons of profit, but since then we've been in a very long consolidation pace. And honestly, if you trade around on Bityard, then you'd know they do charge overnight fees. So just as a way to liquidate that or get out of that position so I stop paying that, I might actually decide to take profits probably after today's video. But we've made tons of profit off this short position and consolidation here. You can now see we're pretty much in a falling wedge pattern that's come to a bottom support. This is it. This is critical. This is huge. And I'm very excited to talk about this. And you guys have to understand, this is an extremely strong support level. This is an extremely critical point for Cardano's time. To retest $1 once again is huge for this cryptocurrency. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Cardano manages to fill this gap here, which in a falling wedge is more so a bullish bias, as well as even in a descending triangle, this is a bullish bias, and we should be able to hopefully see a break and at least come back up to $1.56 or start to rally back up, moving into the rest of January into February here. So February should hopefully be a bullish month for Cardano, moving us forward here. Now moving on to Chainlink right here, we did manage to short this coin from point D, which was originally rejection here. We expected to see a point E movement, but we managed to break through that. But we've been shorting this for many days now, and we did actually get liquidated just, I believe it was 3 days ago when prices hit our previous resistance right around this level here. So we did take profits off this position here from the original short position all the way down to here. We made a ton of profit, but we are starting to see consolidation and slowly starting to see prices swing back up, which also aligns with other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Although these are in a critical retest right now as we're waiting slowly for the opening, which you can see is happening right now within the S&P 500 as it's now starting to retest 930, which is the opening of the markets here. You can see we're getting very close to retesting and dealing with this moving average here. If prices on these coins tend to break us, which you can see, let me just jump to the daily here. If they tend to see the daily break us through this moving average on the daily here, we should be able to see Bitcoin and Ethereum rally through the falling wedge patterns, which would influence a bullish market moving into February and start to see Cardano continue to break bullish, as well as Chainlink start to break bullish, and we could expect to see prices get us back inside this uptrend here, which is really exciting. But moving forward here, you can see why we are retesting a critical support. It's clearly drawn in here, and we can move this up too if necessary, but it's not that needed. That this is a clear support for this coin here. You can see the numerous times we've retested it either as resistance, support, and here we are retesting it as a support again. Hopefully this calls the bottom for most of these cryptocurrencies, because it'd be really crazy to see every crypto liquidated out completely on these markets here. So there's a good chance we have temporarily bottomed on these coins, and maybe for the rest of February until we get the Fed rate news, which comes in the middle of March or something like that, or early March here, we should be fairly bullish on cryptocurrency as well as the S&P 500 for the rest of February here. So fingers crossed, hopefully we can continue to pump higher. Hopefully the market allows us to get back inside these ascending fractals here, and we can continue to rally up. And Bitcoin, which as you can see is starting to now get some volume, is breaking through its support here, or its is starting to break through its resistance here. We might actually be able to swing up higher and see that bullish February. Otherwise, guys, I do want to talk more about LUCKYBLOCK with you. I want to give a huge shout out to LUCKYBLOCK for sponsoring today's episode. As with all crypto projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, crypto lottery game LUCKYBLOCK recently had a very successful launch on PancakeSwap, and their presale was meant to last until February 1st, but actually sold out 9 days earlier despite the recent bearish market, which actually allowed for a quicker PancakeSwap launch. And LUCKYBLOCK is a cryptocurrency lottery with LUCKYBLOCK token as governance for their project. Now, the LUCKYBLOCK lottery uses blockchain technology and voting polls on every purchase to ensure transparency as well as fairness and allowing everyone to be a winner. Now, the internet has created a demand for online gambling, with companies offering easily accessible online wagering. And LUCKYBLOCK envisions a worldwide crypto lottery with players using blockchain protocols and even operating on the Binance Smart Chain. Now, the general lottery odds are stacked usually too high, and they are usually centralized, meaning players can't see where all the money is coming from and even going. Now, additionally, platforms on a centralized server are vulnerable to hacking, and physical systems are more likely to experience fixing or rigging of the games. Now, guys, with LUCKYBLOCK being decentralized, every transaction is logged in the blockchain for increased visibility, and this ledger of interactions prevents undetectable system tampering for rigging. And with a general lottery, the people have no vote in who gets the grants. Now, with LUCKYBLOCK, the community can vote as to which causes are granted, and LUCKYBLOCK will reduce draw times and allow multiple draws per day, giving players more chances to win with lowering costs per lottery. Now guys, being on the blockchain allows for faster, if not instant prize payouts alongside full tracking and recording, regardless of the win size via distributed ledger technologies. So guys, LUCKYBLOCK just launched on PancakeSwap, as you can see here, so you can currently purchase their tokens on Pancake, which is in the description. And not only that, but since launch, they have over 150 million in market cap since, and it has been continuously growing. Now, of the pre-sale launch proceeds, 20 to 25% will be allocated to the liquidity pool via a 1-year smart contract lockup, and when the jackpot is distributed, 70% goes to the winners, and the remaining 30% is evenly distributed to token holders, back to LUCKYBLOCK, and even the charity. Now, LUCKYBLOCK has also partnered with European financial marketing sensation Finixio, a London-based media company that runs 15 plus leading comparison brands across personal finance, cryptocurrency, and even technology sectors. So guys, don't miss out on this exclusive opportunity, and check the links in the description where you can join in on their pre-sale. Otherwise guys, huge shout out to LUCKYBLOCK for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.